Okay, guys, we're here the last week of our Form and Function series. So continue to keep track and be mindful of your form and how you can utilize it for function all throughout today. So we have our full body set coming at us. I have a set of 15-pound dumbbells, 20-pound dumbbells, and a 20-kilogram kettlebell. As always, you can use a dumbbell in place of the kettlebell. So let's go ahead and get started on our hands and knees and hinge back into a child's pose. So curl your toes under for me at this point. Push into the hands and drive those hips back over the heels. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Wrap your shoulder heads down, out and down with the elbows tucked in, pointing toward your mat. And then let's go ahead and push into a downward facing dog. Slide your hips up and back, pedal out those feet. Drop one heel to the ground and then the other. So already here, just check in what's going on through your hands, your wrists, elbows, shoulders, neck, spaces between your ears and shoulders. Sliding those shoulder blades down, grab through your lats, your core, level off your feet. If your hamstrings are tight, bend your knees so that you can get your hips up in the air and feel that push of the chest back toward the thighs. Open up your feet a little bit. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Sit nice and low. Take a little bit of time here. Just get those hips open. And then we're going to go ahead and hit it up. We're going to start with a bird dog. We're going to go 10 each side. And then from there, we're going to go into a dead bug. So just a little bit of both. Those nice, solid, super good core contraction exercises. So go ahead and from your hands and knees, just keep your all 4 points of contact for a second. Both hands and your knees, and tug that belly in strong. So before we even start moving, feel that flexion, feel the contraction. Now inhale, extend your opposite arm and leg, and then tuck your knee and elbow together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. There's 2, 3. Keep that shoulder up over your wrist. 5. See if you can kind of tell where your pelvis and your hips are in space. You're keeping them leveled off, even. Here's 9. Tuck the belly. 10. All right, now we're going to shift other side. Extend opposite arm and leg. Again, try to notice where your hips are in space. Tuck under. 2. Nice big extension. 4. See how much flexion you can find under that rib cage. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. All right, flip over onto your back. So just like we started with our bird dog, we're going to start same place here. Just press your low back into the ground. Point your arms up toward the ceiling. Make sure that your legs are flexed, so your toes flex back, and you're actively dragging that low back into the ground. So set your flexion here. Already you should feel that core on fire, heating up. Extend opposite arm and leg, pull back. So here we're going to alternate. Go into the left leg, right arm, and then right leg, left arm. Take your time to feel the contraction, to feel the resistance. Easy to just swing your way through this, go through the motions. This really is such an effective, deep internal core exercise. But you got to think about it. You got to fix your pelvis, tucking it back, pushing low back to the ground. Tighten all the way around that rib cage. 7. Check in with how your shoulder blades are rotating, right, as your arm slides back. Think about what's going on in that shoulder joint. As your hip drives forward, think about what's going on in that hip joint. That was 9. We have 1 more each side. 4, 10. Awesome. Okay, 2 more sets. Just like that. If you want to add a little bit to it, I'm going to be going into a plank position, or at least I'm going to start there. If I feel like I'm losing that flexion, that contraction through the transverse jaw, the muscles there in the deep side, I'm going to go back onto my hands and knees, and then I'm going to do a weighted bug. But if any of that doesn't sound like fun for you, just stick with your bird dog and dead bug. So a super plank is basically what's coming. So you hit the same kind of idea. You're going to extend and then tuck. Same leg, same arm and leg, sorry. So this side, 3, 4, 5, trying to keep those hips as level as I can. 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, second side. 1, get my shoulder up over that wrist. 2, 3. Check in, notice the body. What's it doing? We're here for the core. Ooh. 8, I want to make sure the shoulder stays up over the wrist. 9, 10. Whew. All right. Back onto the ground on your backside. So this time, if you'd like, hold one weight. So both arms are going to be going overhead, same time. Set in your flexion first. Here we go. 1 and 1. Feel that scoop of the belly. As that leg and your arms go overhead, you're feeling that pull in the abdomen. And you're flexing against it. You're tightening down, bearing in. Everything else throughout the body starts with a really solid core. Have to have a good, strong foundation, setting that pelvis to help set your spine in a healthy, proper placement to set that upper back. We've been working those upper back muscles. Keep your neck more relaxed, less pressure in your cervical spine, more rotation in your thoracic spine, and less pain and pull your lumbar spine. 9, and 10. Perfect. All right, flipping over. We have our last set here. You can go back into your bird dog or the super plank. All right, I started kind of with a elongated plank. I'm gonna reset there. Here we go. 1, 2, stability through the back. Those glutes. Woo! 8, 9, and 10. Crazy amount of heat in that core. 4, 5, 6, pushing it up. Thumb and first finger on your supporting hand. 9, and 10. Looking good. Definitely something to work on. Not mastered that one yet. Okay. Your regular dead bug, you can go your weighted dead bug. Slide those shoulder blades down, right? So once you're settled, arms overhead, pinch your elbows in, slide your shoulder blades together, extend, and pull back. I know we take quite a lot of time getting set up sometimes, but that's really a key component of making sure you're doing it right. That's why some of your workout partners are completely exhausted and used and fatigued by the end of the set. And maybe you could have done 12 more. I see it quite often. Slow down, set in. Get the body in the right spot first. Feel that low back stay driving into the ground. Using your back to support that weight. This is 8. Keep your other leg super fixed and still. 9. And 10. Whew. All right. Flip it over. We're going to enjoy a little stretch on that abdomen. So plant your hands on the ground and then just pull the chest through. Flex through the glutes. I kind of like to keep my feet a little bit wider. Give space. Okay. So we're going to get a little heart rate intensive this next round. Shift back, find your child's pose. We're going to start off with gate swings. We're going to stick with our same kind of format that we just hit. So 10 reps, 2 different exercises, 3 rounds through. Starting off with gate swings, jump wide and low, narrow to the top, 10 there. And then we're going to do what's called a man maker. I like to say it's not called a woman maker because nobody would be able to do it. So basically, it's a weighted burpee. Okay, this is what I also have my 15s on the ready for. I'm going to start with 20s. I'm not going to be going fast because it's heavy, but I'm going to try to find that challenge. So here's the deal. If you're doing the full man maker, you'll jump back, you get your push up. Okay, now you need to jump in and sit low. You curl from the ground and then use the legs to help punch the weights up overhead. All right, and we're going to hit up 10 of those. If you want to cut out any piece of that move, that would be fine. So you don't have to do the push-up. You could jump back, squat in, curl, and then press up. Or you could do a squat and a press without the jump back. Or you can do a squat without the press. So you're just going to be hitting it up for as long as it takes me to get my full round done. Because like I said, it'll be slow, it's heavy, it's not going to go quick, it's definitely going to get the heart rate up. All right, here we go, gate swings. 2, 3, build that core. Find those inner thighs to push your legs together. 9, 10. Okay, here we go. We go 10 here. Squat in deep, curl under. 1. Got to use your core, glutes, and back. There's 4. 5. Lots of belly. Protect that low back. 6. 3 to go. Drive up through those heels. Feel that strong stance at the top. Last one. Oh, one. All right. Well done, well done. Back to gate swings. 9, 8. 1. All right. Whew. Back to these guys. Make sure you're watching that core, your back, because when you keep it in the back, it's going to stay out of your neck. Right? We're not wanting it to hit the neck. All right, here we go. One at a time. You don't have to worry about going super fast. You can just check them off. One at a time. 2. 4. 5. Pushing up from my knees. It's okay. 6. 7. 8. This is our toughest set. Set into it. We've been working up to this point. 10. Should feel tough, but doable. Safe. Two sets down. Here we go. Line those knees and toes. And 10. Perfect. All right. Whew. We've got it. One at a time. This is where that mental push comes in. We need it. Here we go. Drive through those heels. Pack through the back. Belly holds strong. Full body move. It's like you're getting 3 sets in 1. Can't stand hairs. Sorry. 4. Lock it in. 7. Watching my pelvis. Gotta keep that core set. 8. Drive up through those heels. 9. 10. Oh. Good job. Goodness. Okay. Stick your right leg forward, toes up. Just get a little stretch to that hamstring so your left knee bends. Then the other side. All right, here we go. Next set, we're going to do jump lunges. Good old Mary Catherine's. And we're going to do a dead shift. That's where that heavy kettlebell is going to come in. Okay, so your jump lunge, if you don't jump, then feel free to just hit a lunge with a knee drive. You can always shuffle also. We want to try to keep really low range. Okay, so set up your lunge. Knees line up with toes. Your feet are hip width. Okay, so lunge all the way down, then get your hop. Here we go. 1, 2. Lock into that belly. 10. Here's 10. Perfect. Okay, so for your dead shift, again, it's a full body move. Getting lots of workouts in one. These are the things when you don't have much time. Grab here, get these done, go heavy, keep form, and it'll be like you had a full long workout. Okay, so bell inside the left leg, wide base of support. You're gonna stay hinged forward the whole time. So right leg's gonna go straight, lift your left arm up. It's not helping, then pack into the back, shift over. So you're just shifting that dead weight. Belly strong. Lots of core, lots of back, glutes and legs. Hinge nice and deep. Focus on where you're getting that grab from, halfway. Slide your hips across. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, back to our Mary Catherine's. Here we go. Try to keep that range. See how low you can get that back knee to the ground. Try to get that front leg almost parallel to the ground. That top thigh. 9, 10. These are probably my favorite kind of workouts. Get some quick jumpy stuff, super heavy, slow, weighted moves. And that really helps build that burn. Super good for your heart rate, heart health. Here we go. shift. Remember, if your weight's lighter, you can shift faster, move at a faster pace, get more reps. You need to find your challenge. What's going to push you? You want to walk away knowing you gave it your all. Make sure you're grabbing your bell with the opposite arm. So if it's on the right foot, grab with your left hand. On the left foot, grab with your right hand. Hips are low. Shift across. That straight shift. One more each side. 10 and 10. Okay. Back to our jump lunges. Last set. 1, 2. Focus on that core. Try to pull your knee toward the pinky toe side of the foot. 10. Oh, yeah. Okay, nice and wide. Here we go. Sit low, shift. So I want you to pay attention to your hips. Is one side pulling up? I'm going to go the other direction, just different view. Grip, flex through that back. Hold the core. You want to make sure you're not overarching or sagging. Low back. 9. 10. Perfect. Woo! All right. All right, we're going to do a cool down set, one set through, and then we're going to stretch. That's it. So we're going to start off with curtsy lunges, alternating, getting back into a range of motion. Cut one leg behind, your knees forward. Just kind of a cool down before we lay right on the ground. Check in. How's that core? How much self-flexion can you manage? Core, back, glutes, thighs. 7, 8. Grab in, grip deep. 9, 10. Those feel good. Okay. Set up in a downward facing dog. And hinge forward. Walk your hands forward. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Take a nice deep inhale. Grab your core. Exhale, come forward. Shoulders over those wrists. Tuck it in. Hold a sec. Inhale back. So just like when we're in our cat-cows or your bird dog, hinge forward, exhale, hold. I want you to feel like push back. Your grab forward and grab back is all from the core. Inhale back. You keep the stability in your back, so you really should not feel your shoulders at all here. It's the back, rear delt, that shoulder girdle. 6. Keep that going. 7. Shoulders up over those wrists. Tuck your tailbone, flex it through. 8, 9, last one, 10. Hold your plank a couple more seconds. Push back one more time. Okay, inhale and bring your right leg up nice and high in the air. Drive that heel down to the ground on the left side. Bring your leg forward using your core, set it outside your mat on the right side. Drop onto your left knee and let your right leg kind of pull to the side a little. Lifted chest, slide those shoulder blades down. Plant into that left hand, and then you're going to rotate. So you can let your hips drop a little, that left hip drop to the ground. Try to stack your shoulders. Lift up out of that left arm. Slide the right shoulder blade down. Bend your back left foot, your knee. See if you can grab the foot. Stretch that quad. Fantastic work. Okay, release. Hinge back, toe comes up. Get that hamstring, and then we're going to switch to the other side. All right, check in. What are you going to have? What do you want to get? How much do you want to push? Bring it back. We're going to go back into that down dog this last week. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you have a lot going on. Lift your leg, grab the core, and then bring it forward outside your mat on the left side. Drop your knee. Just let the knee drop to the left. But make sure that you make it. Finish as strong as possible. Even if you're having a low energy day. Okay, let's take that twist. You can still make it to the mat. Go body weight, just go range of motion. It still counts. You're still checking it off. Still somewhat in community, even though you don't physically. All right, grab your back foot. In person, see me, or we're not working out in time together. There's a lot of you that are doing this, so think of that community. Encourage others by staying committed to yourself. Oh man, okay. Release. Go back into your hamstring stretch. Pull that front hip back, back hip forward. And then we're going to get that forward fold. Sit up nice and high. Reach those arms up. Tuck the belly in. And then let's hinge forward. See how much further you're getting. I feel like I have a little less today. My hamstrings are quite tight. So we're going to add in some rolling on my agenda later today. All right. Great work as always. Keep the good times rolling. I'm excited to finish it off with you. Think about how you're utilizing all that we've been working on and building in the rest of your everyday life, and I'll see you tomorrow.